What's up, YouTube? Lowe Rider here. I got the leaf stash going, similar to the field stash, but way out of regs. Here in the new shop, and I am starting my first project. I got some plywood here. I got a shop vac. I got a table saw. Check this out. Who needs a truck? It fits. It's pretty amazing that I got it to fit in the car. The hard part was getting it out. I had to surgically extract it from the box because I couldn't get this 220-pound table saw out of the back of the car by myself. All right, so I don't have any of my stuff from Japan yet. I don't have a tripod or nothing, so I'm trying to film this as best I can with the iPhone. This is something I built yesterday. Pretty simple. So we got a washer and dryer yesterday. Lowe's wanted $300 for the pedestals to put on top of it. So what I'm gonna do is build just a stand for it with a couple drawers. I got some cheap drawer slides here, and I got it all drawn up in SketchUp, and I almost only need one sheet of plywood, but I'm gonna need two because it's 61 inches long. If I made it 48, I probably could have made it work. All right, so stay tuned for a little project here. Okay, so got that big piece cut on table saw with some help from my daughter, but I got the two sides cut and the top cut. I still have to, the top piece I gotta cut about an inch off the edge right here. It's kind of hard doing this big piece of, working with these big pieces of plywood without a circular saw. Thought I had everything I need. I should have picked up a circular saw, but that's a scrap piece. Here's a piece from something yesterday, and I'll use those, and then what's ever left of this after I get the front back cut out to make the drawers, which will be my first attempt at doing drawers. So we have our fronts, sides, and top all cut out. It's all our leftover material. I think there'll be plenty to reinforce down the center here, and then everything for the drawers, which I'm still not sure how I'm going to do. So now I'm going to glue, drill, and screw everything together.
It is now.
All right. So I got some type on 2 I'm going to use. Just going to run a bead down all the way down. Got a bit of a knot here. Some more glue in there. Fill that hole. It's going to drip. This will probably be the back side. The front side doesn't have any big knots like that. So what I'm going to do is flip the side up, drill some holes up underneath, and then drive some screws into it to hold it. And hopefully it stays at 90 degrees. Probably put something on the side here to keep it at 90. That's good. There it is all pieced together. The screws all along it and all along the top part there. It's getting heavy. I don't know how I'm gonna even get this upstairs. I'm gonna put a center one here, so I don't want the center bowing too much. And then I need to draw on the front here the spots I need to cut out to put the drawers in, and then obviously build the supports for the drawers on the inside here, and build drawers and raise to them. It's freaking hot out. That's Las Vegas for you. It is 98 degrees in the garage here, and it's not even noon. So it's gonna be a lot hotter. I might have to quit. I gotta go buy a jigsaw. This is where we are now. I got the 4 inside supports The rails will also be mounted to these. These are the 4 sides of the drawers, and then the fronts and the backs. And for the bottom, the wife is out picking me up a 4x4 sheet of, what is it? I think 1/4 inch is what I asked for the bottom. It's be plenty sturdy, a whole lot of weight. These are the holes I gotta cut out for the drawer fronts, and then I have to do drawer faces as well, which I don't know. That's all the scrap I got left. Definitely get one out of this piece, and maybe this piece. Let's look. Nope, too small. So I have to figure something out for the drawer faces. Oh, the wife's helmet, see what she's got. All right, so here it is upside down. So I got the side supports for the drawers. I got screws coming up through the bottom as well. There's 2 screws in the front, 3 in the back. I know 3/4 inch plywood seems excessive for this, but I really don't feel like running back and forth at Lowe's to get the material. Probably could have gone 1/2 inch, or even 1/4 inch, probably 3/8. But it's heavy, it's gonna last. Hopefully my 100-pound wife can help me get this up the stairs. Next up we got all of this that I have to turn into drawers. I've never made drawers before, so that'll be fun. It's freaking hot out. Had like probably 6 big cups of water. I haven't peed yet. Might have to take a break. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Got some lamps in here. Put it like that, glue it, screw it, and then I'm gonna hope it's square. But before that, I gotta put a slot down here for the 1/4 inch bottoms on it. And then, oh, I went and picked up some stuff for the front faces. Nice smooth surface, it'll be easy to paint over, and got some handles for it too. So there it is. My first drawer. Nice stainless looking handle on it. The screws from the back almost weren't thick enough because everything's way too thick, 3/4 inch. See the gap right here, I might want to put another screw on the back of the front board. Maybe between the center there. It came out nice. Stupid screwdriver. I think it looks pretty good. Put a nice 45-degree bevel on all the sides, so when it slides in there, it looks a lot better. Now I have to figure out how to mount the rails to here and to the sides, because I've never done that before. So here we go. Success. I think the screws are sticking out too much, but I don't care. So, one more drawer to go, and then time to paint. I'll be all done. Hey, it's still hot out. It's almost 7. I'm done for now. Here it is. Both drawers are made. Ready for paint. All slipped up. Show what I used for this. Obviously the table saw, my Makita drill impact, cheapo jigsaw, cheap screws. What else we got here? Of course, earplugs, tape measure. Oh, I got some cheapo drawer bits I used too up there. I got a bunch of nice stuff. I don't want to spend any money on new stuff. Still waiting for my stuff to get in. But I'll show you a short video from done painting. Today is now tomorrow. It got too hot. I didn't want to deal with this anymore. My back was killing me. I haven't worked on any projects in a long time because my body's just not used to it. So I thought I'd take a night, recover, and then we're gonna move this upstairs. Oh, some things I wish I would have done is do a little more sanding and fill all these holes. None of these are going to be seen, but I still wish I would have filled them in. There's only a few on the front that will actually be seen, but luckily for me, this is going in the laundry room where no one's going to see it because I went cheapo on the drawer slides, so they don't really close flush. I should have got some nice ones, but not bad for a day's work. Well, you can tell I'm not a professional. There were some things I didn't account for. Dark in here, but the gas line and the dryer vent, totally forgot about those, and I had to push this back as far as possible so the door didn't hit it right here. But me and the wife got it up here, and now we're gonna get that freaking heavy ass washing machine up on this thing. It's 16 inches high. We could barely move it out of here. The dryer's no problem. It's light. Hopefully I'll have enough room to get that ductwork through there for the dryer. And it's in. It's kind of hard to get a good angle here. It makes it a lot easier to swap the loads from one to the other. The only issue is the door, which I took off the hinges to get these in and out. Put it back on. Just right here. Hits right here. Almost clears it. But since we got the litter box in here, we decided we don't need a door in here anyways. Can't push this any farther back because on the back of the washing machine it domes out and hits the water outlets. So that's as far back as I can push them. I think it works. Got storage down here. Like I said earlier, I wish I didn't go with cheap ones. They don't slide very well. But it's in a laundry room, so who cares? I think it looks good.